In this video, changing lanes to test brakes ends with a tested bumper. And an unexplained abrupt stop delivers a crash on demand. These are 100 times brake checkers got instant karma. Let's begin. Maybe it was meant as a block, but the Porsche's unsignaled rush into the lane resulted in a costly paint exchange instead. Rain already limits a truck's stopping ability, so adding a sudden brake check guarantees this crash with the barrier. Using a motorcycle to brake check a car is like using a paper shield to stop a hammer. Passing someone just to tap your brakes is like baking a cake and then throwing it on the floor.
That was so nice. Real nice.
Using your brakes aggressively after passing defeats the purpose. It forces the past driver to compensate your unpredictable move. Eagerly squeezing past someone only to clip their car turns a simple pass into a guided tour of the guardrail.
I was gonna say you should put an eyes, glasses, a nose, and then bury the mouth in that bush.
Brake checking might feel justified, but it can turn a tailgating nuisance into a roadside emergency. Slamming on your brakes for no reason is basically daring the universe to flip a truck behind you. Overtaking someone just to brake check them is like winning a race and then throwing a banana peel behind you. Sudden unexplained braking removes the safe following distance and reaction time for the driver behind you. Changing lanes requires securing your position with matching speed, not testing the other driver's braking power. High speed and a short following distance is a formula for turning someone else's brake check into your own collision. Forcing a truck into evasion action endangers everyone nearby, as its momentum can't be easily directed. If you enjoy these physics lessons, make sure to hit like and subscribe. Cutting off a lorry and then brake checking it is a guaranteed way to lose a fight with physics. While the hatchback picked up the most inconvenient spot possible for a surprise stop. When a car loses control like that with stopped traffic ahead, it's usually a stark reminder of how crucial it is to scan the road well ahead of you. Just like that, flowing traffic became a parking lot, and someone's following distance wasn't quite what they'd hoped. Trying to scare a truck with your brake lights often ends with your vehicle getting a much bigger scare in return. Simply driving within the speed limit isn't always enough. You always need to consider the expected speed of the roadway. Creating a dangerous situation by passing and slowing down often ends with a minor but entirely preventable collision. Deciding to stop without warning is a great way to get a closer inspection of the car behind your bumper. Wet roads completely rewrite the rules for safe following distance, as the rainy day fender bender clearly demonstrates. Cutting into a lane and immediately hitting the brakes is a confusing move that often leaves the new neighbor behind you with no polite response. Slow traffic might seem to be a big issue, but it's not as big as going over the double solid lines and coming bumper to bumper with a cop. One driver's unexplained stop just wrote a 2-car repair bill that everyone saw coming except the person who caused it. Merging back in and immediately slowing down turns your truck from fellow traveler into an unpredictable obstacle. Swerving into a truck's path is a gamble where the stakes are your rear bumper and truck's limited stopping power. Someone's brilliant idea to brake check a truck just turned a 2-vehicle dispute into a 4-vehicle traffic jam. Guess the car ahead missed the memo that brake lights are a request to slow down, not a command to stop instantly. Slowing down for an emergency lane situation seems to have deeply offended the driver, who was using that lane as a personal passing strip. Aggressively passing someone only to lose control while trying to punish them is a poetic kind of road justice. Impatient lane changes and aggressive overtaking often lead to the driver discovering their vehicle's limits the hard way.
Do it, you're his pawn. Okay. Come on. You don't have to sing the whole thing.
Okay, you're sharing a screen, he's gonna sing it. Let's go.
Yes. This is a humiliation ritual. Is it not? Like, this has to be like a part of it.
It kind of is, yeah, but it doesn't matter that much. Look,
Did you just come on me? Like...
Creating an instant parking spot in front of a semi guarantees your car will become part of its extended braking system. Cutting off and blocking the tractor's path might have satisfied his ego, but that brake check turned out to be the pricey outcome for him.
Toś fajnie narobił, skurwielu, toś fajnie narobił, no. Fajnie, kurwa. Fajnie, teraz cię kurwa nagrą. Brawo, mam wszystko nagrane.
Ja też mam nagrane.
Tak, hamowałeś mnie. Na podwójnej ciągłej chciałeś to zrobić.
Brake checking to block another car successfully creates one thing: a guaranteed insurance claim for both parties. Brake checking on the highway itself is a stupid thing to do, but brake checking a police car is incredibly stupid. Changing the lane to avoid the slow traffic might have been logical if the foot on the accelerator was lighter and that rear end didn't happen. A sudden slowdown just after the bend practically volunteers your rear bumper for a crash test with the next approaching car. The truck's weak brakes turn the cars ahead into unwilling external brakes, triggering a domino effect of repair bills. Blaming the car you just hit for brake checking is a popular, if rarely accurate, defense for failing to maintain a safe distance. He was focused on the merging SUV, but unfortunately forgot about the car that was already following him. Said braking without cause removes the critical safety buffer that prevents rear-end collisions. Pushing a sedan down the road like a shopping cart tends to escalate a traffic dispute.
На, сука ебучий, ты это хотела, блядь!
This collision wasn't about the truck following too closely. It was about a car abruptly inserting itself into the following distance. Overtaking just to brake check is a malicious move that can easily force the past driver into a panic swerve. That's a remarkably expensive way to learn why we're taught to look before opening a door. Failing to intimidate the FedEx truck just meant the dashcam truck behind became the unintended and unavoidable target. Scenes like this are why you need a dashcam. Find links to the best ones in the description below. Braking suddenly while being closely followed is a fantastic way to manufacture a crash. Continuous brake checking is reckless on a dry day, but doing it in the rain is basically scripting your own collision. Frustration for being brake checked led to this reckless overtake attempt, trading a minor conflict for a major multi-vehicle collision. Panicking and stopping dead for a truck in the next lane only serves to pass the danger behind you. Merging across multiple wet lanes into a heavy truck's path is basically asking its bumper to help reorient your vehicle. Trying to bully past someone from a merge lane often rewards you with a blown tire and a missing body panel instead of first place. Brake checking a loaded recovery truck to prove a point is perhaps the most effective way to demonstrate a profound misunderstanding of physics. This crash stems from a failure to maintain a consistent speed. Letting anger dictate a maneuver that causes a crash is a surefire way to have both the court and your insurer disagree with you. This scene underscores how a single failure to check a mirror can cascade into a public roadside dispute.
Ya hocam sinyal veriyorum da aynadan bir bak. İkinci şerit var bak. Ya bak yolu tıkadın yolu. Ulan benim de solumda. Ya devam et. Ya devam et. Hemen sen.
When panic sets in, the driver's foot can find the gas pedal instead of the brake. Choosing to brake check after an illegal pass tends to undermine any defensive argument you might have later. Brake checking once is reckless, but doing it twice shows a deliberate intent to cause a collision. Pulling out directly in front of someone is a great way to turn your drive into an impromptu and very official roadside conversation.
Oh, snap, and I got that on dashcam too. He cut me off. He pulled right out, right in front of me.
His attempt to intimidate a massive rig backfired, delivering a harsh lesson in momentum. His plan to prove a point with his brakes only succeeded in proving how quickly sheet metal can crumple. That little car learned the hard way that trucks don't just disappear after you get in front of them. Using your brake pedal to create a problem where none existed is a quick way to turn a routine drive into a costly repair saga. Erratic driving patterns should signal the need for maximum following distance. Attempting to squeeze around a double trailer truck is a high-risk move. Attempting to provoke a truck via brake check often succeeds, but the resulting loss of control typically punishes a much wider audience. After barely missing one rear-end collision with his cutoff, he promptly arranged for his own. Parking in a live lane of traffic, especially on an incline, guarantees a very bad day.
Gods.
Rain amplifies every risk. Trying to intimidate a truck in a downpour is a sure way to lose control of both your vehicle and the situation. Brake checking a following vehicle is a gamble, and losing that bet often means your own car spins out, while theirs drives away.
Current loop video is now locked.
His sudden stop facing us made the driver behind him slam on the brakes, which became a ripple effect ending in a 3-car nudge. For more ripple effects of bad decisions, hit subscribe.
Let me just, I got it on camera. Let me just give it my car real quick, okay?
Hitting a car that braked and then running shows a profound lack of responsibility. Using your signal and braking gently for a turn should be the safest move you make.
Going with yellow.
Kidding me, dude?
If you enjoyed watching these brake checkers get instant karma, hit that like button and subscribe for more.